innings this season if the Dodgers are going to get to where they hope they're going.
Urias crossed over the rubber with the right foot. Look out.
Ildemaro Vargas has been crushing the ball throughout these summer camp workouts, and that is over and onto the concourse in left field in Los Angeles. Wow.
I think that young man's going to find his way into the lineup a lot more than anybody anticipated this year. Boy, has he looked good this spring.
Well, he homered 6 times last year. 5 of those came as a right-hand batter, and this should count for 2.
I mean, that is center cut, 94 miles per hour. He barrels it up.
Chases here, and Urias gets him. 2 out. That's been the biggest issue for Jake Lamb, hitting against left-handers. Just 169. Joc through the years to ready himself. Flies this one to center field and deep, way back there and gone. Joc Pederson with a 2-run home run just to the right of dead center to give the Dodgers the 2-1 lead.
There's one person who knew this ball was gone when he hit it.
So Starling Marte in center.
Yeah, and Joc too.
Number 3,
he stands in the box and watches it like, okay, I got my sac fly, but no, it wasn't a sac fly. It's big fly.
You remember his walk-off? That pitch is hit in the air to left center field. Back goes Marte at the track, at the wall, and gone. That's why it's uncomfortable. 3-run shot for Betts and a 5 spot for the Dodgers here in the second.
Mookie Betts at the top of the order is like facing a number 3 or number 4 hitter in the leadoff hole.
Half-hearted swing and a miss, and Vogt is the first out of the third. And instead of having to go down and pull up from the minors, guys that may not be ready, the way they're going to handle that, filling in for the guys that have opted out, is there just won't be vacation time taken by umpires how there normally is. But he's also served in the Air Force. Fly to center field, Bellinger again. And he's got a theology degree. 1-2 pitch. Softly hit left side. Urias pounces over to get it and throws in time to get Vargas to finish the Diamondbacks in the 4th. Ahmed swings and misses for strike 3. And then for 5 or 6 years, he was that guy trying to climb his way back from those injuries. That even included a stint of independent ball. Out of a love for the game and a desire to get back to the majors for one more pitch. Vogt dribbles it in front of the plate, and he's out number 2. Soft chopper to first, Muncy to the bag. We are halfway home here in game 2 of this tune-up for the season and a 5-1 lead for the Dodgers. Who will now face Pollock. Bangs one the other way, base hit, past first and down the line. It brings home Muncy. They will hold Bellinger. RBI single for A.J. Pollock makes it 6-1.
Runners start running around the bases. From our vantage point, it looks like blue streaks everywhere.
Joc Pederson. On a 2-1 from Chafin. He yanks it to right, base hit. And it scoots by Calhoun to the wall. It brings home 2. Ringing double from Joc Pederson against a lefty.
Breaking ball up slightly on the outer half. He hangs in there, barrels it up.
Crushed to left center field. Chris Taylor driving this ball. Gone. Rattles around out there in the new home run seats. Some of the cardboard cutouts fighting after a souvenir. And a mercy rule 5th. Gosh, the cardboard sign is moving. It's a masked cardboard sign.
He has a red beard.
Comes up here with runners at first and second and 2 away in the 7th. Only way of checking in. Crack bat, flare down the line. Barrels are overrated, but RBIs aren't. He's going to get at least 1 here. Gore is in. Ruiz stops at 3rd. Taylor's got an RBI double, and they lead it 12-1.
Turner's out of the game and took up a home run seat for an inning. And he's usually the one that kind of exchanges the barrels are overrated. Shaking hands pointed downward.
All right, Chris, thanks for taking the time. Last night, 9 runs. Tonight, you guys put up a 12 spot on these Diamondbacks. How much is this an indicator of what this offense is capable of doing?
Yeah, you know, I think just top to bottom, adding that DH in is big too. You know, not having the pitcher to break up this lineup, and you know, we did a really good job tonight just working the pitcher, making them work. You know, I think they had like 20, 30 pitches every inning, it seemed like. So, you know, really just grinded them down and, you know, did a good job of staying disciplined and getting good swings on balls when we got our pitch to hit.
You had mentioned the designated hitter now in the National League. You've played in both leagues, American League and National League. How much do you think that even lengthens this lineup, considering when you guys were playing each other, you had a starting 9 on the other side that any other major league club would be happy to have?
Yeah, you know, you really can't put a value on that. You know, bringing Mookie into this lineup, basically, he's essentially replacing the pitcher in the lineup we had last season. So it's definitely going to be scary.
A 3-run home run for you. How are you feeling physically at the plate and with where your swing is at this point, considering you just have 1 more exhibition game to go before you guys get things going for real?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a really good spot. You know, I've been working hard with Rob and Brownie down in the cage and getting our work in, and you know, I think our whole team's feeling pretty good, and we're ready to get going.
Other than health and safety tomorrow, CT, what's the one thing you guys want to get out of this final exhibition game against the Angels?
Just keep playing good baseball. You know, we're treating these games like opening day, and you know, we know every game's going to count this year, only being 60 games, so we got to bring the same level of intensity each and every night.
Well, if these first 2 games are any indication, it's going to be a fun 60 games. Thanks for your time, Chris.
All right, thanks, Lana.
Dave, we spoke a little bit about Urias and his outing today, but overall, what did you see from him throughout this? And then Brusdar Graterol, I mean, obviously, we know the velocity is there. He looked good tonight as well.
Yeah, Julio was really sharp. It was just a great final tune-up for him. And, you know, his next start will be in the regular season, so that was good. Got him through 5 innings, right around 75 pitches, so we accomplished everything we wanted. Really positive. He said he felt good coming out of it. And the Buffalo, now he's got the nickname, the Bazooka. So Brusdar, he was fantastic. And just stepping on it tonight, the fastball, I think, touched 101, and it's as easy as 101 as you can get. The slider was sharp, had depth. So really clean, fun outing to watch.
Blake Trinan gets into a bit of a jam there, has some traffic on the bases, but gets out of it. What did you see throughout his outing, you know, to kind of rise above the traffic? Yeah,
Blake was good. I think that whenever he's putting the ball on the ground, that's a good thing. And so he did that tonight. I think he felt good with it.
As far as your offense is concerned, you guys, have 9 runs yesterday. You put up a 12 spot tonight. I mean, is this what you can expect from your lineup? Obviously not every day, but just how potent this lineup is.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, we can beat you in a lot of different ways. And I think that you can look at Joc's homer or Mookie's homer. But those at bats, when JT's going 12 pitches and getting a double in that first inning, where that first 2 outs, he gets 2 outs, and then it ends up being a long inning, that kind of has a collateral effect. And just the at bat quality 1 through 9 has been remarkable.
When you take your key starters out, Mookie Betts of the world, Justin Turner, those types of guys, do you take them out at that point? Obviously having success, but kind of leaving them wanting more? Yeah,
I think that, each one of these guys could have taken another bat or played a few more innings. But I think that, as we get right here at the 1-yard line, getting ready to start opening day, I want these guys to, not to say that they're not hungry, but I'd rather guys feeling really good and wanting more at bats than feeling I'm just making it to the starting line, and that's not a good feeling. So I don't want these guys to be fatigued, and they're all seeing the ball really well. So to kind of err on the side of caution, I think is a good thing.
Dodgers won the first game of this series 9-2 last night, even better tonight 12-1, and just about every phase clicking again.
Yeah, short summer camp here, 2.0. Don't peak too soon, but they look ready, that's for sure. Both sides of the ball, the defense, the offense, the pitching, from the bullpen to the starters, everybody's looking really good.
Home runs tonight from Pederson, Betts, Taylor, producing those 12 runs. And then at the end of the game, you see Brusdar Graterol coming in, touching 101.
Yeah, Julio Urias was good at the start. I love the fact that he's starting to throw the changeup a little bit more. You talked about the grip, and I think he has found one he likes. The breaking ball landing a little bit more. And then at the end, yeah, that was amazing to see 98 through 101. That young man's got a future.
One more tune-up. How's that sound? One more tune-up and then the real thing.
Against our rivals down the 5.
All right, the Angels come up to town tomorrow night, and then an off day Wednesday, and then opening day of the 2020 season on Thursday night.